please allow me to inform the investors. There is a new WhatsApp group formed. Kindly, please update which entrepreneur do you want to go with into the deal room, and we'll do the logistics for that. So next, I'm going to welcome FUNDIS from the consumer services industry. And the presenter will be Alex, who is the CEO. Welcome, Alex.
Thank you very much. Confirm if I can be heard.
Crystal clear.
Clearly.
Sharing my screen now. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
So hi everyone, my name is Alex Kamanga. I am one of the co-founders and the team leader at FUNDIS. FUNDIS helps homes and workplaces to find and hire competent and vetted repairs and maintenance experts. In most of Africa's urban places like Nairobi, we all need the services of repairmen and women from time to time. But engaging them can be something sort of a nightmare. Where and how do you find the right repair person who will show up on time, who will show up with the right tools, and who will show up ready to execute your job? The answer is our FUNDIS mobile application. Homes and workplaces get their jobs done in a faster, better, and more reliable way, while the repair experts in our platform cut by far the amount of time they spend looking for work, gain useful upskilling training, and they have that access to a decent, stable income opportunity. We have started with repairs and maintenance in Nairobi. To date, we have received over 1,000 jobs. Of the nearly 60% already done, that has translated to well over $50,000 in revenue. Our business model retains a 15% commission for every job done, and we are only getting started. The FUNDIS vision is to be able to digitalize the offline segments of Kenya's construction, retail, and home services that are at an estimated worth of $14 billion as of date. At the same time, our target is to have over 20,000 active users across 3 East African countries by the year 2023. We have one key competitor. We have differentiated ourselves by providing workers on our platform with an easy-to-use mobile application. It enables them to key in their customer details, to issue quotations, invoices, and receipts, to find shops and order parts, and most importantly, to be matched with customers placing requests on our platform. To scale our solution countrywide, we have partnered with the government of Kenya and with Kenya's Private Sector Alliance, which is the apex body in that space. We are also partnering with Kipia, that is the leading knowledge solutions provider in the extractive and the energy sector. Interestingly, Kipia is running what will be Kenya's biggest e-commerce site for the construction space. And in that partnership, you will be able to, as you're ordering a part, to get a fixer from our platform. To provide more value to our workers, we are partnering with great partners who can be able to provide them with solutions such as savings, access to capital, and health covers. My team and I have been in this space for quite some time. Our lead team is competent and has experienced this problem from many sides. My co-founder Sylvia is the 2019 GSCA winner. I have been in this space for 3 years building great solutions such as the BIMO point of sale system. We are backed by great advisors in the legal sector, the commerce space, and many other fields being there. We are currently in the cohort that's waiting for demo at TechBridge Invest. Today, we are asking for 300,000 USD for 30% equity in our company that will go to users acquisition, technology upgrade, and operation expenses. Thank you so much for your time, and join us and let's transform the face of how work gets done in Africa. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex. It's a nice presentation. So on to the investors. Kindly please carry on with the questions.
Okay, thank you very much, Alex. Again, I used to think this artisan issue was only in Nigeria, so I see it's across the continent. Yeah, so great. I think great approach, especially the kind of collaborations and partnerships you have with those institutional players. I think that's great. So a few questions. So one is, what stops the end users from going offline? So I come on your platform and I get the first carpenter there, or mason, right? And then for all my subsequent deals with him, I just do it offline, like people do offline with Uber these days. Second question is on quality of work. So I get someone of your platform and it comes into work for me, and then it messes things up. Who pays for that? And lastly is about your raise. So you're raising 300K for 30% at this very pre-stage early. The higher you go, the less you have of the company, and probably the lesser the motivation. So I'm just wondering about that huge raise at that valuation for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Idris, for the questions. Let me begin with the second in terms of the quality of work. And it may interest you to know, in fact, that one of the guarantees that we provide users on our platform is actually every single job that gets done on our platform comes with a 3 months warranty. Now, the way we are able to achieve this is from the onset of when we are onboarding workers. And in fact, our onboarding procedure for these blue-collar workers has been identified as one of the best amongst Kenya's digital platforms. And the way we go about it is that we establish several phases of how a worker gets in. And in that process, one of the things is being able to establish what kind of assets they have, what kind of community ties they have, and anything that could be attached in the event that anything goes wrong. Interestingly as well, knowing that background and having those data points on every single worker, you will not be matched with a job that is beyond the capacity that if it went wrong, it can be able to be taken care of from what you have. So that's one of the aspects. But the other side to it is that we already have an internally built team that is purely what we call custom works. And these guys have the background and being able to look at any single job that comes into us. They are able to understand, and especially for big projects, they're able to see if, let's say, something went wrong, what is the possibility or the extent of damage that could come from there? So from things of thinking like, sketches or, drawings, that will already have been done for workers. And by the time they're executing, even before the client sees the job, it's being matched against that standard. Now, in terms of leakage or, workers going offline the FUNDIS platform, like any other service marketplace, that's always a possibility. But one of the things that we have done is that for you as a customer, we have figured why, if you're engaging technicians out there by yourself, why those jobs will always be expensive. Number one is, a technician by themselves, they are never really sure when they'll get the next job, and therefore, they tend to want to capitalize on every single job that comes in because they can't tell when the next jobs will come. So for us, what we have done, we've been able to work backwards and using data over the over 1,000 jobs that we have already received. And we can even be able to tell when somebody is about to overprice or when they are simply underpricing to get the job. So that bit, what happens is there is no need for a customer to risk going outside the platform because you would be missing out on the guarantee. Secondly, we would be guaranteeing you a cheaper price than anyone else on the platform because in return to giving these guys regular jobs, we are able to have those jobs a bit lower. And then in terms of the raise, like I said, for us where we are at this moment, we already have one great angel on board, and we've been there for nearly a year now. And our demo day at TechBridge Invest is coming up in about 3 months. So what we are doing is that we are rallying all these conversations around that and do it as a post-money safe note once the deal is closed. So I don't know whether Idris, that addresses the three questions that you asked.
Okay, thank you.
To preempt, unfortunately, we're out of time with Mr. Alex. Thank you so much, Alex.